Of the Longhouse are aware of and have been monitoring an industrial fuel spill that occurred in the municipality of Chateauguay on February 1st.
On March 1st, a convoy from the Longhouse in Kahnawake arrived in the neighboring community of Chateauguay and delivered a message to Mayor Eric Allard regarding an oil spill that has contaminated part of their territory.
Well, it appears as though the incident was reported to Chateauguay's emergency services by private business where the oil spill originated. The municipality of Chateauguay never informed Kahnawake of the spill. Upon inspection, it also appears that Chateauguay's cleanup efforts only went as far as the boundary line of Kahnawake.
According to representatives of the Longhouse in the Mohawk Council of Kahnawake, the community only became aware of the industrial spill involving a tanker truck on February 9th, after a resident reported smelling fuel on his property. The Longhouse believes that Chateauguay deliberately attempted to conceal the incident.
Adding insult to injury, Kahnawake is now forced to clean up someone else's mess without the help of Chateauguay and Quebec's Environment Ministry.
However, Mayor Allard disputes any allegations of concealment, saying he was only informed of the situation by the council on February 13th. Moreover, he said that they are still unsure if the February 1st incident is linked to the contamination in Kahnawake.
What happened on the 1st was a simple mechanic problem with a truck that needed to be towed. That's why our employees, the city fire department was there. They did a cleanup. They had some discussion with the owner of the truck, and that was it. So there was no spilling. They checked around the ditch there.
Additionally, Allard noted that the Chateauguay Fire Department found that oil had leaked from the truck's fuel tank and that the oil tanker was empty. Allard said his municipality has been working with the Quebec Environment Ministry and Environment and Climate Change Canada.
I'm waiting for the report about that so we can find who's responsible for the situation.
In a written statement, the Quebec Environment Ministry told APTN that it had been informed of the oil spill in Chateauguay on February 12 and that the quantity of petroleum spilled remains unknown. The ministry said that the investigation is ongoing. Kahnawake's Environment Protection Department has also been investigating the spill. It ordered the evacuation of one home due to the smell of fuel. In terms of containment, the department has installed check dams in affected areas. On March 2nd, Grand Chief Kahnawake Sky Deer addressed her community.
In terms of what happened yesterday, I'm sure people were aware that representatives of the Longhouse delivered a message to the mayor's office in Chateauguay, which was important because we definitely don't think that they're taking this seriously and taking accountability and responsibility.
She also had a meeting with Quebec Premier François Legault to discuss the spill.
And basically asked the Premier Legault if there would be commitment on behalf of the CAQ government to deploy any resources that would be necessary as we, proceed through this. And there was definitely a commitment made.
Following his meeting with the Grand Chief, the Premier said that he is taking charge of the situation.
I want to make sure that the Environment Ministry and Mr. Charette, that we first investigate exactly the situation and that we participate to the financing of the corrections that are needed.
Maricela Amador, APTN National News, Chateauguay.